working or not. Oh, it is working. Hi, can you hear me? I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. It's really hard to tell. It's been forever since I've live streamed, so it's really confusing. I'm actually kind of nervous, I don't know why. Hi guys, can you hear me okay? Hope so. It might be a bit slow. I'm using student Wi-Fi, so it might be slow. Okay, cool, thank you. I was getting really paranoid then that it wasn't gonna work, and I was like, oh, I feel so nervous because it's been so long. Hi Adam, hi Oni Rengoku 20. Hi Alan, hi Berserker Boy. I recognise a few names on here. Oh, hi Copper. Hi Shiro Cage. Hi White Falcon. Hi KG. Hi this dude. It's been a long while. I'm hoping that it's gonna run okay and everything because I'm living in like a student house thing, and there's probably 100 students in this building using the same Wi-Fi source. So fingers crossed. It looks different since the last time I used it, so it's kind of hard seeing the comments come up. But if I'm a bit slow to reply, it's probably because it's just being a bit slow. Akira Yamaguchi the Kitsune, quick question. Yeah, feel free to ask any questions. Any questions you want to ask or anything, that's absolutely fine. Feel free to ask away. But yeah, it's been a long while actually. I am planning on making some new content and everything. I'm going through it all at the minute. But yeah, so I'm currently working on the channel, and I was going to ask questions about what sort of content do you want to see coming up, if I'm going to be posting more content, which I will. I've been oh, thank you so much, Copper, for the donation. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. At work, can't stay long, but it's great to hear from you. Hope you're well. Oh, thank you so much. I hope you're doing well too. I'm getting there. It's a new year, so it's a new fresh start, and hopefully this year we'll be back to, God, 'cause it's been so long, so hopefully it'll go back to all the frequent uploads and everything again. I know it's been years, so when I get to see people that's actually stuck by for such a long time, it really does mean a lot. It really does, so thank you very much. I want to hear. Struggle with my name again. Alejandro Villatoro? I'm really bad at names. I've never been good with names. It's always something I'm always going to struggle with. I'm so sorry. Hi DopGH. Hi Sebastian. Can you be a dollar hand girl? I'm not too sure what that is. I'm really sorry. It's good to hear your voice again. Thank you. Super blah. It's good to see you all on here again. Honestly, it's really nice to have a catch up. It's been a very long time, but I would love to do some more streaming again. Everything. Like I said, it's a new year, so fresh start. I've had a lot of changes in my life. Just been chaotic. Oh, you too. Hi CJ Rock 95. Thank you. It's nice to see you here. But I don't know why I'm so anxious. It's just been such a long time. I'm alive, surprisingly. I'm alive. But yeah, there was a lot of rough patches and things. A lot of stuff going on. And just things with mental health and stuff. It's always, a bit of a roller coaster on that side of thing. And you just sort of lose motivation to do as much as what you used to do. And it is sad when you because I was going through the channel a minute looking at old content, and I was thinking, what a shame, like it's, you know, it's been this long and I haven't really been doing such regular uploads compared to what I used to. But I'm working at the minute in a job, and I also started university. So I've moved out. I'm in a student accommodation, and I'm doing acting, surprisingly. I really want to work on doing acting in university, which is going to be a 3-year course. And then hopefully use that acting to benefit the voice acting side of things, because I've really become interested in the whole voice acting side genre, and I'd love to expand it from, you know, this channel into something different, and maybe be an anime and things like that, and maybe video games, or even do like motion capture acting. I did some of that at university, and it was, yeah, so I really am going to improve on that. So hopefully it will help me improve for the channel as well, and getting a job and a career path in the future, so I can do something I'm passionate about. Because when you're in a job that you're not, you know, as passionate about, it's hard, and you lose your motivation and stuff. But hello Dark Misty, it's so nice to hear from you again. I hope you're doing well. Oh, thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. Great gamer. Acting, Amelia Live when I would love to do some like Amelia live like videos. Like I'd love to one day get volunteers and do like a whole live action scenario, even if it's just like, say, music, a soundtrack, and there's no speaking, it's just all like snippets and stuff, and put it together. Like that for me would be amazing. I would love to do something like that. Do I do requests? I've never done requests before, but honestly, I'm considering starting up requests again, just because of the motivational side of things. I would never do motivations regarding like Amelia or anything, because obviously I've always been stuck to my roots on that one. But yeah, I really want to jump back into it. And even someone just mentioned VTubing. That was it. Deos. Sorry, I'm so bad with names. I'm so sorry. But I would love to, you know, just make this part of my life again. With working university, it's a bit hard to balance hours, but new year, new start. I really want to get back into the channel, and to see people, you know, that have stuck by me and seeing your names in the comments. I honestly wasn't expecting like hardly anybody to show, because I thought I've not been online that much. So thank you everybody for just being here. It really means a lot. I was so nervous starting up the live stream. But yeah, thank you so much. King WDZ, thank you so much for the donation. That means a lot. Happy 2023. Continued goodness into the new year, and looking forward to the future content. Cheers, Missy. Thank you so much. I'm definitely will be bringing you content, I promise. I know I always say I'm going to try. Look, I've posted a few here and there, but I really want to get back into it, and if the YouTube algorithm lets me, hopefully I can start growing it again, which would be fantastic. I can hear my thing pinging. Can you do more role-playing videos? I really enjoy those. Yes, Jonathan, I will be doing some more roleplay videos and bringing it back. If you have any suggestions, I might do a community tab poll, so you guys can comment what sort of audios you would like to see, and maybe vote. So if I have an idea but I'm not too sure what to bring to the table, you guys can do like a voting poll on what you'd like to see. Shivesh Patruda, what's up? I thought this channel was dead. I had a lot going on, so I wasn't posting personal stuff as well as just life and other things, mental health, everything else, but it was pretty dead for a while, and I am so sorry about that. And I do feel awful when I can't post as regularly, because I know people do look forward to the audios, and they always give support, but I am looking forward to bringing it back and doing it again. And just bring it. Misty, best witch. Thank you so much, young madman. Hi, Dark Misty. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Dente. I really got to learn how to pronounce these names. And thank you for your lovely comments, guys. It really means a lot. At Duck Misty, could I see an anime roleplay like Rangiku from Bleach? Mina Ashido. I love Mina Ashido. The only trouble is I'm not super confident in role-playing as anime characters because of their accents, and I would want it to be as authentic as possible. And I feel like my British accent holds me back on a lot of that, which is why I'm really trying to learn at university how to do new accents, how to act these people, because I think with that it's just the confidence to put on another accent. Like I've done Cockney accent in my Goblin audio before, but yeah, once I build up enough confidence, maybe I would attempt it. Hi, Alexi, it's really good to see you. It's been a while. Thank you so much, Chavesh Parada. I'm really sorry if I'm butchering your names. Please don't take offence. I'm just awful. Your audios are amazing. You do amazing work. Keep it up. Thank you. Your accent is lovely. Thank you. I'm studying acting and performance at university. Max. Thank you, Mikabai. It's good to be back. I'm glad you enjoyed the Goblin audio, Makananu. Or is it Making Anu? I'm so sorry. Yeah, that one was a bit different. And I practiced like trying something new with my voice, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. Sadly, I've been losing my voice during the holiday and the New Year, sadly. I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope it comes back to you and that you're not too poorly. The Cockney, is that how it's spelled? Was great. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the Cockney accent, Nathan. I'm pretty sure that's how you spell it. Oh, Oscar, that's such a good one. I love Makima from Chainsaw Man. I've been keeping up to date with that one. It's brutal, but it's so good. I'd love to do it because I follow like male ASMR channels that do a lot of like anime characters. My favourite being Hawks from My Hero Academia. I'm obsessed with his character. If you're on Discord, you can probably see like my profile picture is always like my witch with Hawks, which some might find that cringe, but I'm just obsessed. So I know it's really good to listen to like anime characters ASMR videos, which I would love to try that, and Makima would be such a fun character to do. It's just that confidence with the accent. I'm almost employed now even. Hey, good! I hope your employment goes well, Alexi. Can you pretend to remove your head and use it as a ball? I could potentially try that in a bit. Your jealous girlfriend audio from back in the day is both wholesome and hilarious. Can we get a part 2 and 3 of it? I remember making that one. I'm so glad you enjoyed that one. I think that was the one I was trying to like break the 4-4 a lot. I like to do that sometimes in some audios. But I would love to do more parts of that. I definitely need to, I think after this I'm definitely going to put up a community tab and let you guys just comment what you want to see from my channel. Oh, I'm so sorry I've got to go through work with a cold. That's awful. Oh, I'm so sorry I've butchered your name more than twice. I'm so sorry. That's one thing I definitely need to practice at. As a character, yeah. Hawks from My Hero Academia. Obsessed. Could I see Mina Ashido playing in the mud ASMR because mud is good for the skin? I feel like an acid would like somehow destroy the mud though. Like burn the mud around her. But Mina's such a cutie in My Hero. I love her. She had such a... Actually, I better not. I don't want to spoil season 6 for anybody, so I have to be really careful with that because I'm really bad at spoiling anime for other people when I talk about it, so I've got to really learn to stop with the spoilers. I thought Misty's vampire character was the best I've ever had. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed my vampire character. She's very sadistic. She's not just sadistic. She's like sultry. She knows what she wants. She's not ashamed to talk about other things, such as certain adult aspects to her life. And yeah, she was like one of the beginning audios I did, because I remember starting out with the Yandere series, Caring Girlfriend and Vampire, but I would love to continue that. When I collabed with Bethy VA, she did an amazing job playing Vanessa in that audio, so I'd love to bring that back to life. Really enjoy your Yandere videos, absolutely amazing. Thank you. Yeah, they can be a bit dark, but I always love getting into the darker side of everything and just making things that people go, what was that, when they listen to it. My cat's drooling on my arm. Oh, that's really cute. Is it Matty? Is that how you pronounce the cat's name? That's adorable. I love cats. That's what I like about it. Totally soulless and evil. Everyone else makes their fans have a heart cold. Well, she certainly doesn't. She has a heart of stone. And that's even if she has a heart. She's nasty. I apologise if you can hear me sipping my tea. I made sure I had one ready in time. I like the one where you found out your crush liked all the nasty things you did to them. Oh, yes. Yeah, that one I got some good feedback on. I actually had fun making that one as well. It's been a long time since you streamed. Too long. I know. I really need to start streaming again. It's been a long while, and when I'm into answering the questions and stuff, I'm fine. But I think I was scared because it'd been so long. Like, just before setting this up, like my heart was racing, and I was like, oh my gosh. But no, you totally make me feel at ease, guys. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Tea is love. It definitely is. It's like part of me. It's in my bloodstream. I drink it so much. It's really bad. Totally forgot what that one was called. God, it's a while since I've done it. I'm trying to struggle to think of the name for that one. You sound a little older. I mean that in a good way. Thank you. Yeah, it's definitely been a while since the channel started, so I can imagine my voice has changed over a period of time. I can still do the high-pitched voices though, such as Amelia. Oh my gosh, Mother, why would you do that? And stuff, so it's pretty... I'm sorry if I can't stay, I'm having a bad connection. Hope you have a good live stream, Mitty. Thank you so much. I'm sorry you're not having a great connection, but I hope all is well. Thank you for coming anyway. I really appreciate it. Yeah, she's very young in the Yandere sister one, which was a bit controversial. However, I was very, very careful when I wrote the script for that one and how I was going to project it. British person drinking tea, say what? I know, I'm living up to all the stereotypes. It's awful. When you mentioned the scariest roller coasters you've been on, you mentioned the Smiler and the Saw ride. Yes, they were some terrifying ones. The Smiler as well was terrifying. I haven't been to Alton Towers or even Thorpe Park for a long while. I really need to go back. I need to stop just holding myself back and just go and do some stuff again. I feel like I've not had any adventures recently, I guess, with the lack of motivation and everything. So I really need to get back onto that again and just start doing some really nice experiences. Oh, thank you so much, Dr. Ripper, for your donation. That means a lot. Thank you. The teacher role plays were amazing. I'm so glad you enjoyed them. The last one was very dark, but it might not be the end. By the way, much love from India. It's 3:30 a.m. and I'm on this stream having tea. Tea equals national drink in my country, hence the tea comment. Try to get some sleep if it's 3:30 a.m. I don't want to keep you here. Like, get some sleep. But I agree. Tea is just, you can't beat a good cup of tea. Hello, Xavier George. It's great to know you're well. When ASMR stop posting, sometimes we never know what's happening to them. Yeah, it is concerning because that even happens when I'm listening to some channels and, you know, they go quiet and you do wonder and you do hope they're okay. So I promise to try and keep you guys updated in the future if I do go quiet. Oh yeah, Misty, have you ever tried Sonic Frontiers? It was a really good game. Yes! I'm not too far into it. I'm on the second, is it island? The desert, I can't even speak. What's wrong with me? The desert one. I keep trying to say dessert instead of desert. The desert one. I really enjoyed it. The first boss fight of Supersonic, like the soundtrack, everything, it was amazing. Hi Zahada, I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you here. Happy New Year's, Maryland. Is it Maryland Brony? Maryland Brony. I'm so sorry. I'm really butchering names, but Happy New Year. Could I trade Mina's head for your head? As much as I'd love to have a quirk and be all pink and cutesy, no, I like to keep my heads. Even then, I can be cutesy sometimes, but I do have a very dark vibe to me at times. It depends how I'm feeling. Sometimes I feel cute, sometimes I feel like, nah, I want to be a bad bitch. Literally. No, but I do like sometimes have a darker aesthetic. Yeah, at the minute it's just English breakfast tea, but I'll probably have some lavender tea before I go to sleep. Happy New Year, Nix. NYX. Hope I said that properly. I wonder if you've ridden Nemesis. Did you know it's undergoing retracking? No, I didn't know it's undergoing retracking, but I have been on Nemesis before. I really enjoyed it. I also went on one, what's it called? Nemesis Subterra. I didn't realise it was one of those horror walkthrough ones. I thought it was going to be like an add-on to the roller coaster, like a miniature one inside. And I got the fright of my life when I went in and there was zombies chasing after me and I kind of cried throughout the whole thing. I was clinging on to my brother, my younger brother as well, and I was traumatised. I don't like things like that. As much as I love creating dark content, when I do the live action things, when, you know, you've got actors coming after you, it certainly does not sit well with me. I hope you're doing well, The Man is Gaming. Oh, you're starting university, a new semester in a few weeks. Oh, nice. I hope you enjoy your course. Since you're back, I'll start to watch all your videos again. Let's discuss more scripts on your upcoming live streams as well. Yeah, we can definitely discuss content and what's coming up. I've been trying different things. I did an audition for the Amelia audio, the latest one that came out. I did a audition on Discord, so people could take part if they wanted to, you know, be a part of the audio. So that was something different I wanted to try, and it was really good to involve like the community to be a part of that. But yeah, I'd love to try stuff like that again in the future, holding auditions. The first boss fight on Sonic had me shouting "Face your fear." It was so good, honestly. It's easiest to remember your name. There is only one of you. Thank you. You're very cute, Misty. Oh, thank you. I don't know if I believe that I am, but it's nice to hear, so thank you very much. Genshin Gamer. I've played Genshin a couple times in the past, but I haven't played it in a long time. Misty, I just got us. How are you doing? I'm doing okay, thank you. I was very nervous starting up the stream, very anxious, but everyone's being really nice in the comments, and it's really nice speaking to everybody again. So I feel at ease. Nemesis and Resident Evil, what? It's Nemesis Inferno. It's a ride, and at Thorpe Park and Alton Towers theme park. But yeah, terrifying. Also, I think headless monsters are called Dullahands. Oh, okay, that's what they are. Hi Misty, how are you doing today? I'm doing good, Steam Boy. I hope you're doing well. Where were you when the Queen passed away? I was in Toronto on vacation. I was at my parents' house. I was playing a game of Boss Monster with my sister, and I got a notification on my phone to say the Queen had passed away. So I remember going straight downstairs. My parents had the news on, and that's when we got the alert that the Queen had passed away. I've never been a major fan of the royal family, I'll be honest. I've never been. I know some people really enjoy like watching their content and listening to what the royal family's up to and really wanting to meet them personally. I've never really been that invested in the royal family. However, I was really sad to hear she passed away, just because she's been the Queen for so long. And I think what got to me was the video when she was with Paddington Bear at her Jubilee, and where she was such a sweetheart in that video. I think that got to me. How are you doing today, Anne Amelia's mother? They're good, thank you for asking. Still on the... Wow. If you're talking currently in the storyline, they've got a bit of a dilemma going on with Kieran, but... Hi Shep, hope you're doing okay. Has been a while. I was a hardest. Just wanted to stop in and say hi, still on the job. Well, I hope I don't get you in trouble. But thank you for stopping by and saying hi. I really appreciate it. Hi Dylan Griffin. I tried to get open GPT AI to write a duck roleplay, but the thing censors itself. It's quite funny. It tries well. I mean, I've tried these AI bots things just out of curiosity, speaking to them, and some of the things the bots come out with are certainly intriguing. Kind of made me want to do another AI audio, but I've done a few of those already. Happy New Year, keep up the amazing work ethic. Thank you, Tito. I appreciate that. Happy New Year to you too. No, I haven't completed Sonic Frontiers, but I'm still playing it when I have time. I've been like extremely busy, so I haven't had as much time as I hoped to play it, but I'm definitely wanting to complete it at some point because it's really good. Misty, do you think Amelia's mother drives a cool car? And who would win, Amelia, mother, or a killer robot? Amelia's mother's actually very well off in money. Despite being a murderer and having a family and holding people in captivity, she's actually really well off in money, so she has a very nice car. And in a fight against a killer robot, I've got to stick to my girl. So I have to say Amelia's mother would win. Depends on the actual robot itself, but she's very cunning. But I have to stick with my girl. My original characters, Amelia's mother and Amelia herself, they just mean the world to me. Ever since I wrote up a storybook and created the characters and managed to be lucky enough to bring them to life on YouTube, obviously despite the fact that they aren't real, you do get this connection to these characters you've created, to the point you even get emotional sometimes when you have to edit and hear these characters, crying for help. It's strange, like when you edit and you are so invested in this character and, making their story heard, you forget it's your voice that is, bringing these characters to life, and you do feel emotion when you're putting them through a rough stage. It's very strange. It does sound weird, but yeah. Have a good sleep, Ollie. Happy New Year. I'm at the coast right now. Oh, I hope you're enjoying your time at the coast. Don't let me distract you. Enjoy. When I saw the news that the Queen passed away, I nearly dropped my phone. I knew it was going to happen one day, but I didn't think it would happen. Yeah, I think it was a shock for everybody. We all knew it was coming, but we didn't expect it to be so abrupt. But I think she was quite ill for a while, but she was very well at hiding it. So it was a shame. What's your favourite tea flavour? Mine's caramel. Oh, yes. Carammel's a lovely flavour. Lavender too. I do like strawberry tea. That's quite nice as well. But throughout the day, I mainly drink English breakfast tea. I just grab PG tips and drink it throughout the day. It's how I keep hydrated. Like, the second I finish a cup of tea, I'll be back in the kitchen making another one. No spoilers from Sonic Frontiers. It's coming from me. Yeah, I will be very careful with spoilers as well from what I've done so far, because like I said, I'm awful at not spoiling things. I always get told off for it from friends and family. I always get reminded about how much I spoil for them and get scolded. I thought the Queen would live on for a few more years after Philip passed away. Yeah, I think as well she was ill, and I think with Queen Elizabeth, I think it was the heartbreak of losing a loved one. It has been proven that, you know, when you love somebody and you spend so much time with somebody for so long, you experience such a heartbreak that it can at that age it can lead to death, unfortunately, and it's really sad. But as sad as it is, and there is something kind of sweet about it, I guess. Oh, I just remember the teacher series. That was quite an ending. Yes, it was a very brutal ending. I did get told that. But for me, I just like looking at all aspects of a story and not always having it sunshine and rainbows at the end. Like, I've had a few audios in which they've had happy endings, such as the Princess series I did, where you get to literally ride off into the sunset, and she jokes about, oh my gosh, like, happy endings do happy in this universe, which was kind of like a fourth wall moment, because I had a lot of people mentioning that. But yeah, I do plan on eventually doing another audio leading on from the teacher series. I'm just want to be sure it's 100% where I want to go with it and make sure I'm really happy with it. Do you mind if I slide into your DM? I've got a couple ideas for them. If you're okay with that, I'll drop them by. I would be 100% honest. My DMs are closed on practically all of my social medias, just because I was getting a lot of abuse hurled at me, a lot of other things as well that were not making me feel great. However, I do have on my Discord server a notes to Misty section, and you're welcome to leave me a message in there, and I will respond to it. It's really nice. How I mostly hear from VAs and YouTubers that their voices and faces good for you, Misty. Thank you. Misty, would Amelia mother beat the daylights out of sadistic boyfriend, and what tools does he have? Are we talking about the sadistic boyfriend from Audio by Tabs' YouTube channel? Because if we are, she would beat him in a heartbeat. I'm sorry, she should beat a lot of people. I'm very biased because I love her to bits, but she would. Oh, I'll have to check that out, Sheb. Thank you. When I'm finished with the stream, I'll have to have a look. I think Queen was on hospital before she passed. Oh, bless her. Poor Lizzie. Yeah, there was a few videos I saw on Facebook and other social medias when she just had passed, and there was a lot of videos disrespecting her and everything. And I thought, you know, as much as we can disagree with some of the stuff the Queen did when she was alive, Queen Elizabeth of England, just in case anybody thinks I'm talking about a character, because I keep switching through comments and questions, sorry. It was still a person at the end of the day. That was somebody's grandmother. But yeah, I guess everybody's entitled to opinions. Like, I'd never stop somebody from having an opinion on a person, but there's a period of time in which you need to try and respect and let people mourn. The Princess series was so adorable. I think that's how I discovered your channel, I think. I'm glad you liked it. And interesting. Usually I always enjoy listening to what audio people found my channel through. Because a lot of the time I sort of expect them to find it for yandere ones. So when I hear somebody's found my audio from a different series, I'm like, oh, you got a nice surprise when you open up the channel when you see the sort of content I do. Hi, oh gosh, the chat jumped. Hi, Sharpnell. Is that who said hi? Yeah. I see. I could bring back the Princess series, but they had such a good happy ending. I wouldn't really want to spoil it because I'll probably get tempted to write in some other tragic stuff, and I'm just, yeah. Heading out. Great seeing you back, Misty. As mentioned, all the best with university and acting. Thank you so much. All the best to you, Kang. WDZ. I wish you all the best. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you again for your donation. It means everything. Bye-bye. Will there be any more comforting audios? Yes, I will try and make some more comforting audios. I did a sleep aid one, which I thought would be a bit different with the breathing sounds. I'm not sure how everybody took a take on that, but I remember listening to an audio once where somebody was breathing, like naturally going to sleep, and I thought, oh, that, you know, I might implement that in one of my videos. And yeah, so hopefully people enjoyed that. Surprisingly, women like you with such a soothing voice that puts thousands to sleep can also get abused. I've lost hope on Team Annie once again. It is unfortunate. I'm kind of used to it at this point. I've had it since the moment I started up my channel. I think especially with the type of content that's on there, you know, not everybody's as open-minded, and I just always think if you don't enjoy the content, I'm not forcing you to listen. You're not paying for that content. It's free. Like, I'm not charging you to listen to it. It's free. Like, you don't have to pay anything. It's just there. And, you know, I'm not forcing you to watch them. Nobody's forcing you. So I just don't understand when people, like I can understand it might not be everybody's cup of tea. That's completely fine. But you don't have to hurl abuse about it and try and saying I'm doing all these horrible things, or when people just will do other things as well, and it just, yeah. And unfortunately, I did used to enjoy speaking to people, but it's unfortunate when those people kind of ruin it for others, I guess, because I just, it got a bit too much for me once, and I was like, I've got to close my DMs, this is too much. Hello Missy, hope you had a good holiday season and New Year's. I really enjoyed your feral cat roleplay. It was easily one of my favourites. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I've loved to be back, like, more cat videos and everything like that. But yeah, if you have any ideas, please put them in, and I will put up a poll as well. Health Spence. I know one thing for sure, not many people are going to enjoy it. Yeah, there's a lot of controversy about the current king in England at the minute, and to be honest, I'm not entirely sure on him, but we'll have to just see how it goes. I know England has got a lot of struggles right now with everything, so hopefully this new year brings us something better, I guess. Can I be a headless witch? That would certainly be an interesting audio. She'd have to speak holding her head though, otherwise it'd just be like gurgling sound. Thank you so much, Ollie. I hope you have a good sleep. Take care. Thank you so much for stopping by. Mwah. Don't take internet abuse personally. You have to figure at least 5%. Yeah, It's kind of to be expected at this point. Did you end up getting into Berserk, or were the themes too extreme for your taste? I've seen clips of Berserk, but a lot of it, the brutal ideas, I guess, I kind of just picture in my head, like listen to music sometimes, so I find can really bring some creativity. And I guess things you just see in the past. Berserk, for me, is a bit too much. Like, I don't really do too well with certain scenes in anime when it refers to SA, things like that. Is one thing that for me I'm very funny about. But I have heard people really enjoy that anime, and it's nice when you have an anime that you really enjoy. If someone doesn't like it, hit the X at the top right. Don't be abusive. Yeah. Misty, haters hate because they're not you. Oh, thank you. If the princess one isn't coming back, please bring back the obsessive fan kidnaps the singer roleplay. The script needs 3 more parts, and please make it a happy ending. I'm trying to remember how I ended that one. I remember she had a happy ending. She got a marriage proposal. But I'll have a look into it for you and see what I can do. Would Amelia's mother have a pet like a cat or a killer animal? As a pet, also, can I have a hug from you and Amelia's mother? If they was to have any pet, it wouldn't be able to be a killer pet or anything, because she needs to maintain this image that she's got this perfect family life. She's very clever about what she allows people to see and what she doesn't. But it would be a dog, if anything, to keep Amelia company. That's not a human when she's younger, that she can get ideas about. And as a protector as well, so if anything was to happen, the dog would be trained to know what to do and handle the situation. This is the internet. There'll be unnecessary hate, trolling and abusing for everything. Unfortunately, yeah, that's true. Have you played Slay the Princess? It's a Steam demo. It gives me the same vibe as this channel. No, I haven't, but I'll have to have a look and check it out. I discovered this channel with the Obsessive Fan series. Oh, okay, nice. Good old Angel the Idol. That's an interesting one to find it through. It always baffles me. I don't know why. I just find it really interesting. Yeah, and let's hope to a good New Year, House Vince. Hello, Mr. Boyo13. Hope you're doing well. Oscar, I am planning to write a script for the vampire audio. I really enjoyed making the vampire series. I was even tempted to do like kind of like a spin-off where you have other characters in the same scenario, so I wouldn't just be voicing the vampire. There'd be like other characters that you can learn, like such as the hunters, what's going on, where like the background he came from, things like that. I always have so many ideas in my head. It's just, how do I pop this into an audio? Do you think that a fan translation patch would be good for a VA resume material? Yes. I actually, if you're ever wanting to get into voice acting, it's a really good startup and you can use it. I actually did a fan dub translation for Segashiro? I can't remember the exact name, but there was a game called Bulk Slash, and I did help them with the fan dub translations for one of the characters, Princess Metacal, and I voice acted her voluntary, and I really enjoyed it. And then seeing people do the gameplay and hearing my voice through the screen as a character in the game was absolutely amazing. And then I know that at least I can say I participated in doing that, and I would definitely recommend it. Berserk is an artistic and unapologetically masterpiece on the cruelty of typical human nature during the world of times. Medieval. Yeah. Also, will Amelia's mother have another video? Potentially she'll have a diary entry. I've done a couple of those before, one for Amelia, one for her mother. And she will be returning an audio. She was in the last Amelia audio, where things get a bit crazy. But yeah, she'll be back. That series will always, until I've put a notification up to say that this will be the last ever video of the Amelia series, you can always assume there's going to be another one. You do an excellent chat at keeping up. Thank you. I don't want to seem like I'm jumping around too much. I know what it's like when you write a comment and you really want somebody to read it, so I try reading as many as possible. Oh yeah, I checked it now. She did get the proposal. I'm going to sleep to that playlist now. Well, have a good sleep. Enjoy. No, you're fine, Alexi. Feel free to voice your opinions and however you feel about something. It's great to see. I remember the first video I saw from your channel was the Andre Mermaid Saves You roleplay, an old video. I was in a bit of a mermaid face back then. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I actually had a lot of fun making that one. I remember getting inspiration when I was on holiday with my family. Home holiday. Where was it? Where was it? Essex. We went to Essex and we were on the beach. I love going to the beach. A lot of beaches in the UK are just stony beaches, but there's something really soothing about hearing the waves and just having that peace. And I remember just listening to the sounds of the waves and I was like, oh my gosh. And the idea just popped in my head and I was like, I need to make this an audio. I first subbed to your channel when I heard season 1 Yandere series. Oh wow, throwback. Right to season 1. Nice. I need to prepare for that last Amelia video, like the World Cup. Yeah, definitely. There's going to be some more, but eventually it will have its conclusion and I'll make sure everybody will be aware that it will be coming to an end. I'm so excited about joining a railroad soon, which has been something I always wanted to do. Well, I hope it all goes well. I'm glad you're looking forward to it. Hope you really enjoy it. Can't get enough of your beautiful voice. Thank you so much, Archlighting. Yeah, it won't be ending just yet, but at some point, you know, it can't go on forever. At some point, that will have a conclusion, unfortunately. The video I remember seeing from you was the cool nurse ghost video, and that kids crying sound effect was so awesome. How did you do the sound effect? So some sound effects I make myself, but some of them I will go onto a website called Zapsplat, or the YouTube studio will have free soundtracks, music, and sorry, I'm just putting my slippers on, my feet are getting cold. Sorry. My room is not the warmest. But yeah, they have a lot of soundtracks to use and you just edit them in, and I remember I had help from a couple other people that voiced in that audio. Yeah, that was a throwback. I did really enjoy doing that one. I really like making it really immersive with the sound effects and everything. It takes time to make sure they're all the correct level of sound. I have to listen through it a few times to make sure it's not too like a spike that makes you jump when you're listening to it. You were my first ASMR roleplay channel. Glad to see you're still posting now. I haven't stopped listening for years. Oh, thank you, Mintman. I'm honestly surprised that so many people were stuck, and it really does mean a lot to me. When I see like comments and things from people and recognise them, it's amazing. You just think, oh my gosh, because it's always worrying when you haven't posted for a while and you feel like you're going to come back and no one's going to remember you or be upset you haven't posted, which is completely understandable, so thank you. What was the name of your intro song? It's really good. It is Beneath the Moonlight, and it is on the YouTube studio. So if you go into editing YouTube studio, it's on there. Managed to go to England for the first time last year after coming back from training in the US. It was really pretty from what I saw and loved getting to meet my friends. There was also a stony beach. Oh, I'm so glad you enjoyed your time in England. I'm glad. Yeah, there are some pretty spots. There's some places that can be a bit rough around the edges, but I'm really glad you enjoyed it. Alexi, I learned so much about England's map when I conquered and killed everyone in Asivala. Will you ever take commissions? I am considering it. I'm not 100% sure. When it comes to characters I already have created, like I don't want to create spin-offs for them, like personal audios. However, being a uni student now, everything with money as well, I was considering maybe making a Patreon, but not with NSFW audios, but safe for work, but other ones. But then again, I've always been on the fence about that, so I can't guarantee anything. It probably won't be anything, to be honest, but you're more than welcome to put ideas in the chats if you want me to bring it to YouTube. I kind of feel as though the Obsessive Fanatic series reached a nice conclusion. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, some of the endings are certainly happier for some than others. I'm just going to mute for 2 seconds and I'll be right back. Sorry, I'm back. Where was I? It's been a lovely talking to you. Even though it's virtual, I had an amazing time. I'm so glad you enjoyed yourself. Good night. And oh, by the way, before the next stream, Googling my name and get the pronunciation. I promise I will try. I remember I even saved a subscriber's name on my phone once because every stream I kept forgetting and I felt awful. So I remember literally putting in my notes who this person's name was and remembering it for the next stream. So I promise I will work on that. Oh, you're continuing your family legacy. That's wonderful. Dylan. Oh, I wish you all the best with that. Oh, who could possibly be angry at you, Missy? Oh, thank you for flattering me. If you're a Dullahan girl, what happened if your head fell in the mud? I don't know how suffocation works since the head's not attached to their body, but I'm guessing you would suffocate? I don't know much about them. I'm really sorry. It wasn't much of an Obsessive fan series, more like a... Yeah, it was a lot for money, and he got his ass kicked. Will Amelia's mother have a drawing of her, and who would win? Oh, where did it go? I just lost where I was. Oh no, where did it go? Oh, there it is. Will Amelia's mother have a drawing of her, and who would win, the Forest Witch or Amelia's mother? Interesting. One could make spouse with the thing. I can't decide between the two, but I just really like to stick by Amelia's mother. I really do. I'm very biased when it comes to her. Alright, Misty, gotta go. Head to college. I need a seat in the back, so glad I could catch a stream. Great to hear from you. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best, Nathan. Have a good time at college. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I will try and do some more streaming and that, so I get to chat with you all again. Thank you. You can use Patreon for what if scenarios. Make NSFW audios, but instead of sexy times, just have them be very gory and dark. The 18 marks should just be like, that would be actually interesting, but I feel like everybody would get so angry because they'd be like, this is not what I signed up for. I guess a Dullahan wouldn't need to worry about breathing since they're technically speaking without lungs. True. See, this is why I'm not good with those sort of things. I have no idea. The obsessive fan was pretty much in-game only, and I honestly thought it was about a guy who was suffering from celebrity worship syndrome. Yeah, I kind of had it so you would expect it to be an obsessive fan stalkering thing, because that's usually what I go for. But I guess I kind of wanted to have a bit of a spin on it. However, there is, in my head right now, just even thinking back to it, I've got like 3 other scenarios in my head of how it could have ended, what it could have been about, what actually happened. And that's the trouble, like I always have so many ideas, but I'm like, which one do I go with? But yeah, even then I'm thinking, oh, should I go back to it and do some more with it? The obsessive fan was... Oh yeah, no, I just read that one. Oh my god, you said an incredibly rare and unlikely trigger word, thank you. Rare and unlikely trigger. I hope I... What did I say? I hope it wasn't nothing that made you upset, sorry. I had another grandfather who was an engineer for either the Northern Pacific Railroad or the Spokane, Portland and Seattle Railway. Oh, that's really nice. That's interesting. It's nice to have some family history. Be able to carry that on. That's really nice. I'm supposed to sign up to anything, true. NSFW for Misty means she would go beyond plus ultra with the gore. Yes. It's all I can say to that is yes. 100%. Like, I've tweeted on the edges for things before, like very, very close. And have mentioned words such as sex in audios before and things like that when it came to like your first time roleplay. The vampire, it was mentioned. Forbidden love with a maid. It has been mentioned, but I feel like my 18 would probably be cool. Would Amelia's mother be okay? Would Amelia's mother be okay if people asked for her autograph? No, because then you would have her signature on something and she would question why you would want her autographed, and that would lead her to be like, do they have a suspicion of something, which would lead to her plotting your death, because she's very cautious and she's very clever and she's killed countless amounts of people when needed to, even if they hadn't barely done something wrong, and the way she goes about it is very, very grotesque. So it would not end well on your part. Either way, or I'll sign off my own free will, Oscar. Oh gosh. It would be interesting though, like, I'm getting all... Just speaking in the chat at the minute, it's really pushing my like creativity back up, and it's making me feel more confident, I guess, in myself. So thank you so much. That is really, really helping. It's definitely making me want to jump straight back into the side of YouTube again. And now that I can work everything out alongside uni and everything, I definitely want to get to it. Can you do a Dullahan girl ASMR? I can try. I can note that down in my notebook. I do have a piece of paper so I don't forget, and a pen. Let me check. I do have a notebook somewhere where I write down ideas and stuff. Let me find, just so I can remember it in case I would need to do some research on it, honestly, because nearly knocked my computer off. Okay, I've jotted that down for you, and I will try and do some research and see if I can make something along that lines. Oh, Pippin is doing great. Thank you so much for asking. She's getting quite old now. She's about 12 years old. So she's slowing down a bit. But yeah, she's loved and she's happy. Amelia's mother sounds quite like the saying. Oh yeah, she's golden. She's everybody's cup of tea. There should definitely be an alternative scenario on the obsessive fan. On if the obsessive fan was exactly that. Yeah, or I'm quite happy to even create a new celebrity with an obsessive fan. It just leads to all these different scenarios in my head that I'm like, oh, I could do that and I could do this. If you would have done something, I would dance like I just won the Super Bowl. How are all your other pets? They're good, thank you. Pickle is thriving. The only hard thing about not living at that house anymore is the like how much I miss my animals. I'm very attached to my animals. They are very much emotional support for me. Yeah, they're heavy on emotional support, and I'm not allowed any animals in my student home. So it is really hard, but I can visit them. At my parents' house, we have my 4 guinea pigs, my budgie, my dog Pippin, and 2 ducks. And yeah, you do feel really sad when you can't see them. When I used to have really bad times, I used to give them guinea pigs a cuddle, Pippin a cuddle, speak with my budgie. It's really sad. Past half a year, I became an uncle, and my first pet for her in Christmas, I got her, and I Harry Potter scarves from UK official. Cheers, Plats, and just because I'm an uncle. Oh, that's so lovely too. You became an uncle. You got her Harry Potter scarves. Oh, that's lovely. Bless. The anxiety comfort videos have been very calming on more than one occasion. I'm so glad they can help. Constantine. Yeah, I'm so glad they could help. I definitely want to make more anxiety comforting audios, because I know how horrible the struggle is, and just to provide some comfort. But I'm so glad it could help. Like, that's all I can hope for with those videos, that they just bring help to people who need them. Dylan Griffin. Since I'm joining BNSF, aka Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railway, I'm leaning towards starting as a locomotive electrician and working my way up to an engineer. We'll keep going at it and, keep pursuing, and I'm sure you'll be able to get there. Best of luck. Steamboy. Amelia's mother is my number 1 hero, and she is a badass. She is a badass. Like I said, completely biased, but she is. CJ Rock 95. Going to head off and go for a walk. Great to hear your voice again, and I hope you have a wonderful year and that school goes well for you. Lots of love from the States for me and my corgi Ruby. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best on your end. Thank you for stopping by. It means a lot. And hello to your corgi Ruby. That's adorable. I don't know why. I just get really emotional when around animals. Oh, bless. Thank you. Feel free to make any suggestions you like, Max. Yeah, most rental places never do allow pets. Yeah, it's unfortunate. it does feel lonely without my animals, I'll be honest. I would imagine that Fanatic would have planned so many horrible things for Angel's affection before plotting to kidnap her. Yeah, looking into the mindset of characters, there is a lot they can conjure up in their heads, and it is definitely something that could easily be done with doing like reverse captive audios, which I've done before, such as the reverse obsessive teacher. I find the only trouble with those is that people are quite sensitive to it. A lot of people prefer to be the captive rather than the captor. However, in future when I do these reverse audios, because I'd love to delve into their mindset and go deeper and come up with ideas such as how to understand the thoughts that are going through that person's head, because when you make reverse audios, you have to do it in a way that the listener can understand what is happening. Despite them being the captor, you have to guide them as to what is going on throughout the audio, so you're not just making these noises being like, no, and things like that. So otherwise you'd be like, what's going on? Like, as much as you can do text on screen, I tried my best to make it so you can understand and talk it through, like, please don't do that. And you think, what are they doing? Like, what's happening? So you have to be really careful when you're making audios like that as well. And for them to have all these mindset and ideas, like, I'd be like, how would I allow the listener to understand what is going on through this character's head that they're being in this audio? But again, with the sensitivity wise, people are quite sensitive to those. So I will plan on making some again, but I think I'm going to have to put like a little warning at the start, because those ones do get me some funny feedback. So yeah, I'll just put like a warning, this might be sensitive to people, yada yada, and stuff like that. Don't worry though, you'll still be able to... Yes, I did see my animals during the Christmas holiday. I got to spend time with all my animals and it was amazing. I got really upset when I left, had a bit of a cry. But I can always see them if needs be, so yeah. I get sent pictures of them in the morning and things, so it's really sweet. Hey Misty, what is your favourite animal? Mine is a tiger. What is yours, Misty? And do you think you can do like a tiger video if you can? I can definitely jot it down, see what I could do with it. My most favourite animal is actually a fox. I'm obsessed with foxes. Kitsune, like Japan and the mythical side of them. I have a kitsune tattooed on my ankle, a fire kitsune, and you get to see them in England. Like, I love when I'm walking through like a meadow and I get to get a glimpse at a fox. I'm like, oh, that's so precious. But yeah, I'm obsessed with foxes. They're definitely my most favourite. Unfortunately, Uncle. Yeah, I have too scary of a face for the little gremlin to be close by. Oh no, Alexia, I'm sure that's not true. Children, and even animals as well, they just have to warm up to you, I guess. Like, oh, I'm sure it's not because of that. Don't worry. Don't tell me I'm well behaved, evil couple. Sorry, I'm just excited to see one of my favourite ASMR people live stream. I'll shush up. No, you don't have to be quiet. Oh, it's nice reading your comments. Don't worry, you're absolutely fine. We have a cat now. Oh, where did that comment go? We have a cat now after my great uncle passed away. Got in summer 2021, and she's been beginning to warm up to us. no idea what she went through, so we're being careful and giving her time. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear your uncle passed away. Animals can definitely make a nice little warm place in your heart and help you in a lot of ways, actually. But yeah, it's hard to know, and it's upsetting to see how people do treat animals. Like, a lot of my animals I own are rescues. Well, at my parents' place. So it's not with me now, but yeah, a lot of them are rescues, and it's really sad because you just have to give them a lot of love, and they'll give it to you. You give them the world, they'll give you the world back. Interesting description of your work. I'd not thought of like it before. I at first imagined the kidnapper was plotting to assassinate a politician in order to win Angel's love. Interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of theories and stuff. And it's good to see like what ideas you have when listening to the audios. But yeah, you just have to. If you ever go to make an audio like that, you have to really consider like how you do make it immersive and how you do allow the listener to understand. Because that's one of my worries is when I make it, I'm like, are they aware of what's happening? Especially when I voice both Amelia and her mother in the same audio. I'm always worried like it would sound too similar and people wouldn't grasp what is going on in the actual audio. So yeah, I have to be really careful. I should even like have like their characters light up when they're speaking or something, but like you have to switch from being like, Mother, I don't understand what's going on, to Amelia, listen to me now. Do you understand what's going on in the scenario? And yeah, you have to switch. Usually when I read the script I've written for the Amelia series, luckily enough I can do it in one take. With both characters in it, I don't have to record them separately. Luckily enough, you kind of learn to switch between them. But I always hope like it is clear enough so that the audience can understand who's speaking. Yeah, the captured preferably. I'm a masochist, not a psychopath. Yeah, I feel like most people feel the same way. Like when I'm listening to an audio, I prefer to be the captive than the captor. But it is interesting to have a little bit of a switch up. But yeah, everyone's just got their own personal taste, really. That's really clever, the thought process that goes into the videos. Oh, thank you, Lunarian. If you like foxes, check out this channel on YouTube called Save a Fox. There's so many. I've seen that channel. I follow them. Save a Fox. It's adorable. Finnegan the Fox is adorable. The little noises they make are so sweet. I also thought the kidnapper would be holding her prisoner in a church, performing some satanic cult stuff on her in order to have her fall in love with him. Yeah, that's definitely an interesting idea. Yeah, no, it's interesting to hear the ideas. There's so many different scenarios that could happen in just one audio. It's just deciding which one and sticking with it. And even then, sometimes you can change. Be like, oh, maybe I should have done this or could have done that. Hey Misty, who is a badass and who would win? Amelia's mother or a new challenger approaches a artificial intelligent. I really want to see Megan. However, for some reason where I am, they're not showing it in any cinemas near me. I would have to travel, like get a train to see it, which is really annoying because I really want to see Megan. I don't drive, so I would have to get like multiple buses or a train to go and see it. But I really want to see Megan. I've been watching all the trailers on TikTok and everything for it. But Misty's mum would win. Definitely, hands down. It's impressive hearing voice actors switch voices on a time. Thank you. I hope I do an okay job at it. I'd save a fox. Cute. Where's my phone gone? I will be back in 2 seconds, sorry. Alright, sorry, I'm back. Oh, hi, Kaze. Good to see you. Hola, amigos. Le hermano el Kaze. Oh, trying to think what that would mean. Hola, amigos. Hello, friends. El amo el Kaze. What would that mean? I don't know. I used to do Spanish in school, but I forgot a lot of it. Damn it. Also, Kaze was in my Amelia audio and played Kieran. He did an amazing job. So, big shout out to Kaze. There are often foxes by the side of the road when I drive to uni, probably because I drive there at 10 p.m. or so. Just prefer a drive in at night. I could imagine a drive at night would actually be pretty chill. I'm terrified of driving. I really want to learn to drive, but I'm absolutely terrified of doing it. Because I'd love to do stuff like that as well. But I'm scared to go out late at night by myself. So it's like, I really would like to do like fox spotting and try and like feed them ham or something. But yeah. Was it Amelia that did nasty things to her boyfriend? I can't remember. Amelia was more of a case of she was being manipulated by her mother. Very heavily manipulated. A lot of it is her mother's doing, and she was practically mentally abused since she was young. Everything she did was under her mother's control. She wasn't allowed to go out. She was manipulated her whole life, and that's where you see the break in her character, questioning everything when she realises, like, oh, like, what I've been taught is right is not right. Like, this shouldn't even be happening. And it's such a dilemma for her that she's breaking down. She has no idea what's going on. She's very childish in the way she is in her mindset due to like lack of social interaction. But I really enjoy working on Amelia's mindset and allowing the audience to hear how much of a dilemma she is having inside her head. I think I should write a story revolving around the kidnapper's POV where he's in prison and he plans to start a riot and break out only to be killed by a prison guard in the process. I mean, that would be a really good idea. Yeah, I mean, I'm more than happy to read stuff like that. So if you do write something, let me know and I'll be happy to read it. It's been a minute, she lied. Could there be a Dullahan girl playing in the mud ASMR? I mean, I've written down your idea on a notepad to do a Dullahan girl ASMR. However, playing in the mud, I'll be honest, I'm not too sure on. I would come up with ideas, and I guess you'd see it if it was to be posted. But I'll try and see what I can do. Oh my god, the piglets, Alexia, reminded me of Peachy the Piggy with the peaches. Oh my god. Oh my god, I remember that. We found that through stream. We created that, and I literally made an audio on that. Oh my gosh. I need to bring her back. She was the most random character on my channel, but it was just brilliant. If you're going to learn to drive, I definitely recommend learning manual first. Tricky at first, but once you get down, mixed piece of cake. I feel like I'd crash. I feel like I'd crash and burn. Honestly, I'm awful. I found the title of my favourite of your audios. It was ASMR Sadistic Girlfriend Roleplay. Ah, yes. Quite a dark one, but I remember doing that. I really want to make really dark audios again, I'll be honest. Like really dark ones. Thank you so much, Tibin97, for the $10. Mwah! Thank you so much, I really appreciate it. Bless your heart, thank you. Hey Misty, what is a quote that Amelia's mother would say? Also, if you could do it in Amelia's voice if you can. Hey Misty, what is a quote that Amelia's mother would say? Also, if you could do it in Amelia's voice. You want me to voice a quote from Amelia's mother, but in Amelia's voice? Let me think. if she was to, she wouldn't, but if she was to say something her mother would say, trying to think. It's really hard doing it through Amelia, because her mother, they're completely different. Like, Amelia would never talk like this, but I guess I'll do it once. Do you fucking understand me, love? If you try and move, I'll cut off your fucking arms and legs. Do you understand? I'll make sure you never leave. I'll make sure I haunt you for the rest of your life if you even try to. And even then, love, you'd still end up back in my basement. Together forever. Whether that means I cut off your arms and legs or not, I'd still have the rest of you to love. It's just a matter of presence and you being there. There you go. It's taken me the last 5 minutes scrolling through your channel to find it long. Oink. Oh my gosh, please don't turn me into bacon. Oh my god, it's so embarrassing. Oh god. Yeah, that's true. Don't call me Tom Misty for nothing. I mean, yeah. I love the violence. I love the darkness. I love all of it. Like, people are like, what the fuck is that? It's probably really fun creating it. But then again, I am nice. You know, and I like to be nice to my audience and give them happy endings. Sometimes. Oh, you meant Amelia's mother, sorry. Wow, you just got Amelia reading it out. There you go again, reminding me how easily I fall for Stockholm Syndrome. I know I'm very late to mention this, but your volume is a little low. I have everything on full. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me try and turn it up. Let me just turn the gain up on the microphone. It might be because I'm sat a bit away from it. Boop, 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 boop. Right. Let me know if that's too loud. And I will try. Oh, I'm glad you like my Amelia voice, Chev. Define awesome and cool. She's a nerd. Oh, shut up, Kaze. You can't talk. Oh, God. No, I have to be nice to Kaze, you know, because he voiced Kieran for me, so I guess I have to be nice to him, right? No, I'm joking. We're chill. Okay, good. I'm glad that's better. Oh, yeah. I apologise that it was quiet. Let's have a look. Arms and legs. I remember my mum once telling us how some girl on her kindergarten was telling at her father something about, or I'll cut off your ball. Oh! Yeah. Probably picked it up from her mother. Children are very, oh, what's the word? What's the word I'm thinking of? My brain is not working. Oh my gosh, my brain is not working. What is it? What was the word I'm looking for? You know when you notice everything going on around you? What is that word? Oh, I can't even think. It's gone. It's gone, that's it. What would you think if someone did lewd fan arts of one of your characters? I mean, I can't necessarily say what people can and can't do, I guess, in their own free time. However, I don't know. I'll be honest. Look, I'd be happy for fan arts of Amelia or her mother if anybody wanted to do it, but lewd fan art, I don't know if I'm entirely comfortable with that one, I'll be honest, sorry. Observing, that's it. They're very observant. Thank you, Alexi. I could not think of the word. Dear God, it's Misty. I missed you. Misty D. Oh, I see what you did. Observant. Yeah, I found the word. Thanks, guys. I was being really dumb. My brain did not want to work. What the fuck? Cousin, what the fuck is that? During Hawk's pregnant and Misty as a guy with a 10-foot. What is that? And oh my. I'll be honest, I prefer NG. I prefer Endeavour. I know. I just like his redemption arc, okay? Like, obviously I don't like him at the start of the series, but his redemption arc is amazing. Very not work, Misty XC shut down. How much longer do I plan to stream? I don't know. Give it probably like at least like 10 minutes or something. I have work early tomorrow morning, so I do need to be careful. Ever encountered any Karens? Yes, unfortunately, on a regular basis. Navy, hi! Whoops, called me baby bird yesterday. That's reserved for me, honey. Sorry. Unless it was me in cosplay Navy, then you never know. Hey Misty, is Amelia's mother more strong than a ram? Yes, she's definitely more stronger than a ram. I was a bit quiet with my streaming. It was like a spur of the moment thing, I guess. I was going for my channel and then I really miss speaking with people, actually. I was hell of a nervous to stream again, but everyone's been really nice, so... And it's definitely sparking up my creativity again. Hawks X Navy. No, it's going to be Hawks X Misty. We know Hawks is mine, okay? Kaze, I hope you didn't threaten Navy, or we're going to have words. I want you to do a roleplay where you use my rare secret trigger word a lot. What's the word? If you don't mind sharing, and I'll have a look. I've encountered one. I'm a janitor at a homeless shelter in... Oh, that sounds... Yeah, it sounds tough. Sorry, Vince. It's... Yeah. Karens are awful. Are really stressful. My avatar has similar facial shadows as All Might. He must not be feeling alright. Oh my god. Hey RDM. Good to see you. Emily's mother is strong as your forger. Definitely. Like, imagine you're from Spyrex family and then just Amelia's mother. Misty, say knife. Knife. I don't say knife, say knife. I can't say it, sorry, not a YouTube friendly word, but you did say it. Oh, I think I know what word you're talking about. Just listen to some of the older vampire audios. The word is definitely mentioned in there. Hey Misty, who would win? Misty the Witch or annoying clock named Tony? I don't know who that is. Sorry, but again, I'm being biased and I'm gonna stick with my girl. I was taking out the trash and this crazy Karen was pulling up on the parking lot, driving like a maniac, shouting at whom I assume was her husband to get out of the car. Oh. Yeah, honestly, it's such a... Ugh, I don't even know. Sorry to hear that. RDM. Hey, sorry I'm late. Someone decided to just randomly stream without no warning. Sorry! I mean, you're here. She kept driving like a maniac, trying frantically to get her husband out of the car. Ooh. Oh, thank you so much, Timid97, for the $5. Mwah! Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Bless your heart. Thank you very much. Dinner blockbuster. Amelia's mum versus a Karen. Oh, she would destroy a Karen. We know hands down she would absolutely destroy a Karen. You're very perspective. I've encountered a Karen before, and let's just say she didn't bug me after she pushed my button. Yeah, just you've got to stick up with yourself in those type of scenarios. Like I have a bad habit of not doing that, but once my buttons are pushed, like I can certainly give people a piece of my mind. But it takes a lot. I try to avoid the conflict, but when it's there and you can't escape it, then you're like, no, that's enough is enough. RDM, is there a corner in your room? I should hope so, unless you want me living in a cylinder. Need to head off because midnight and uni tomorrow. It was really nice to hear from you again. Wishing you all the best and hope work is good tomorrow. Thank you for the many hours of entertainment. No, thank you so much, Constantine. I'm so sorry I can't say your name properly. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. Take care. No, don't tell Cyrus that I'm streaming, Navy, okay? Don't tell him. That's a secret, Navy. You can't tell him, okay? Or is that you, Cyrus? I thought it was Navy for a second. Oh my gosh, I thought you were Navy. Is that you, Cyrus? No. You're not allowed to be here, Cyrus. You have to leave. I read the wrong comment. Stop it. No, I thought that was Navy for a second because it's coming up as the same picture on my screen. Cyrus, you have to leave. You're not allowed to be here. I'm sorry. Would Amelia's mother be more badass and more scary to a Karen? Definitely. She would put her in her place. And if she didn't listen, she would murder her and cover up the murder. Because that's how she deals with stuff. Oh, what happened, Lexi? Audio corruption. Eeh. Honestly felt bad for the husband, and I do hope he was able to have a nice relaxing shower after that whole ordeal. Yeah, hopefully he could, it wasn't anything bad at home. And that he was nice and chill. Can you tell a scary story that you lose your head? I mean, I can try and do it in the Dullahan video if I make one. I have got it all noted down and I'll be sure to put it in my head for you. No, I'm not going to go stand in the corner, RDM. Why don't you go take a turn around? You go stand in the corner. That would be interesting. Plus, I'm not going to move away from my microphone. Kaze, I hope you didn't... God. Well, sorry, you're not allowed to be here, so you're going to have to leave, unfortunately. I've seen people drive like lunatics down the highway once. Yeah, there's a lot of those, unfortunately. And they don't realise it until somebody gets hurt. It's awful. Hey, Misty. Say this if you ever encounter a girl named Amelia. Be warned, don't piss Amelia's mother off. Wait, what was that, sorry? Hey, Misty, say this if you ever encounter a girl named Amelia. Be warned, don't piss Amelia's mother off. Like, in a warning voice. I'm confused, sorry, Steamboy. Did you want me to read it in a character's voice? I'm really confused, sorry. If you type it again, I'll have another read. Yeah, sorry. I'll tell you what, as long as you behave yourself, you can stay in the stream. So you can behave and you can stay in the stream, but yeah. Otherwise, I'll be having words with you later on. Is it just me or is she really hard to hear? I have her at full volume. Oh, is it? I think I'm sitting too far away from the microphone. Hang on. Let me check the output, actually. Hang on. See, the trouble is when I put my headphones on, it echoes, so I don't hear myself through the microphone. So I'm currently got them on right now to listen to the noise level, and I'm cringing because it's echoing so bad. Let me take it off. Right, let me try and turn the volume up. Does that help? I'll turn the gain up a bit. There we go, sorry. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Is it better now? Hopefully. Sorry. In future, if it is really really hard to hear me, then please let me know. Otherwise, I would feel bad if you had to listen to the whole thing and you couldn't even hear me properly. My apologies. Okay, good. I'm glad it's better and you can actually hear me. Alright, I'm going to stream for a few more minutes and then I will have to sign off for the night. I have work in the morning, so I guess I have to behave. So I can actually wake up for work. I don't want to oversleep. So if you want to ask any questions, feel free to ask them now. And then I will get down to jotting some ideas tomorrow for some new audios. And I'm sorry, I literally just fixed the volume and now I'm on about leaving the stream, so I'm really sorry. Yeah, it was like that the whole stream, RDM. That's my bad. What videos do you say I should listen to? It depends what you like. There is lots on there. If you want like a series, I recommend going to like my playlist because sometimes certain audios I will put into like a series. If you want one that's a little bit different, maybe the virtual reality yandere. That one's a bit different and that one's a series. But there's also like soothing ones on there. There's some emotional support ones on there. Caring ones. You take your pick really. Some sweet, some sour. Mainly sour. I'm sorry, Cyrus. I have to be careful with you. So maybe I might be leaving because you're here, or maybe, you know, I have to go to sleep. Yes, Sheb, I will have a look at the card. As soon as I log off, I'll have a look. Boop, 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 boop. How about a joke? I'm awful with jokes. Oh no. I'll try and think of one and I'll end with a joke, but I will warn you, they'll be really bad jokes. I am not good at jokes at all. Misty, do you like Navy, Cyrus, or me the most? You can't ask that. That's so... No, you can't put me on the spot and make me ask that. No. Would you be able to do a Garfield ASMR? Are we talking about Garfield the cat? don't think so. I'm really sorry. Whatever happened to the yandere sister that you once did? Good question. Things developed, and I will show you, and I will jot that down because it's actually really good. Because I did write a script for a second part, God knows how long ago, so hopefully I can find it. I'll probably edit it and change a few bits though, so I'm very careful with that one. And then hopefully I'll be able to bring it back and so you'll be able to find out. I wonder why you pointed the goblin one out, RDM. We did talk about the goblin audio earlier, actually. We were talking about my Cockney accent. Tell us your Karen story, Misty. Sorry, my voice is a weird thing then. It's probably because I'm tired. Oh god, there's so many Karen stories. I have so many, I wouldn't even know where to begin. I've worked in different places, and the types of jobs I've had, you definitely encounter a lot of Karens. Oh god. I mean, I've had some really nasty Karens, but I'm trying to think. But honestly, there's so many. I wouldn't even know where to begin. I do like Canada. Canada's pretty. Have a good one, Dylan. Good luck with everything. It's been wonderful to catch you live stream, and thank you so much for spending some time with us. I wish you all the very best at uni. Thank you so much, Max. I wish you all the very best as well. It's been lovely to speak with everybody on here and have a nice catch up. It's been lovely. Sarish, you know. Oh damn, Alexi. I'm really curious if you guess my word now. Oh, no, yeah, I guessed your word now. I know. Like I said, if you go onto the vampire audios, it will be in there, the word. And also the your first time roleplay, it will be on there. Have you ever thought about making videos like ear cleaning, eating, or anything like that? I thought about it, but I don't like the sounds of eating. It's one of my major triggers. I'm like, oh. I thought about it, but I guess I'm sort of, I don't know, when I can put it into an audio, I will try and do like sound effects with that, but I don't know if I'd ever do an audio where it's just like ear cleaning or something. Maybe if it was like a girlfriend with your head on her lap, she's taking care of you and she's cleaning your ears. It reminds me of the anime, was it the helpful, was it Seneca-san? There was a fox, and yeah, something like that I would probably do. I do not need to grow navy. Shh. Stream more. What if I stream more, Saurus? That gives you an opportunity, which I'm not going to give you. But no, I definitely probably will stream in all seriousness. Yeah, Sheb, it has been a while since I've streamed. I'm definitely planning on bringing them back and interacting some more with everybody. Could you write down the Mina Ashido? Again, I'll have a think on it, but I'm really not confident in voicing anime characters. I feel like I really have to work on my accent or things like that when it comes to it, because yeah, I like to strive for authenticity, and if I was to stream my hero characters in an audio, they would not sound right. And yeah, I'm not saying others have to do it. Like, I love everybody's dedication to characters, and I do enjoy listening to it, but personally I'm very self-critical. Yes, lots of Karens that wanted to speak to my manager Vince in the past, a lot. I am not 3'2", Kaze. No. So what's happening? Is this channel done doing ASMRs? No, they'll be coming back. I had a bit of a bump in the road, but I am planning for new year, new start, new audios. What are my favourite kinds of music? I listen to a range of music. My favourite band being Linkin Park. I grew up with Linkin Park. They got me through a lot. And I also like dubstep, some anime songs. It's just a wide variety. I just don't listen to chart music, I'll be honest. You're being too nice, Kaze. My Toga impression was not that good. I tried, but it was not that good. Misty, can I have a big hug from Amelia and her mother? Sure. Picture them hugging you, but be careful with the knives they have in their hands. You don't want to get cut. Can you make a Hawks ASMR with the listener as Hawks? Maybe. Yeah, that would be too steamy for YouTube. RDM, if you bring out a measuring tape the next time I meet you, I will hit you with that measuring tape. No one is measuring me, okay? Pronto. I am not short. Okay, right, I am going to go to bed in a sec, so if you would like to say your goodbyes, say them now. But thank you everybody for coming. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for giving me that oomph of inspiration back I needed for my channel. Thank you for being so kind and welcoming. Even though I've been gone a long time, it's really meant a lot. But yeah, thank you very much. It's meant a lot to me. And I will promise you I will try and stream more regularly, and I will be back with some more videos and get that all in track for you. And there'll be a nice range as well, and I definitely want to get into some darker content. Even darker than usual, so just be aware of that. But I will balance them out with some nicer audios too. So good night, Vince. Lovely to see you. Night, Abby Frost Crowmaster. Good night, Akira the Kitsune. Night, Steamboy. Night, Sheb. Night, Nightmare. Night, Navy. Night, RDM. Good night, everybody. Like I said, I wish you all the best. I hope to hear from you soon. Night, Kaze. Yeah, hopefully 2023 will be a better year for everybody, including myself, and we're going to make it an awesome one. And yeah, hopefully I'll try and kick that YouTube algorithm and try and get back on there. Good night, George. Good night, Alexi. Night, Nightmare. Mwah! Night. Take care, everybody. Thank you so much. It's been absolutely wonderful. Please take care of yourselves. And I really hope to hear from you soon. One more. Mwah!